With a combination of French, Spanish, Cajun, and American cultures, New Orleans offers a plethora of unique experiences. The sound of blues and jazz music engulfs your spirit, ancient European architecture challenges your imagination, and New Orleans-style cuisine warms your heart. So let's take a look at the top 10 things to do in New Orleans, Louisiana, the USA. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Visit Jackson Square. When New Orleans was created in 1718, it was known as the Place d'Armes, and it is still the core of the Crescent city today. The old Spanish town hall and a beautiful mansion from the city's golden period, the 1850s, now host excellent museums in the historic structures around the cathedral. On weekend afternoons, the area comes alive with local artists and street performers entertaining crowds of tourists. Make a point of visiting the famed Café du Monde on Jackson Square's southeastern edge. There are famed powdered sugar-topped beignet donuts on the menu, as well as chicory root coffee served au lait. Number 9. Travel on the riverfront line to the French Quarter and Riverwalk. The New Orleans Streetcar dates back to 1835, making it one of the country's oldest modes of transportation. There are 4 lines that run across the city, but the riverfront line is the most popular among tourists. The French Quarter, Riverwalk Marketplace, Jackson Brewery, and French Market are all destinations along this 2-mile circuit that runs down the Mississippi River. The New Orleans Streetcar has a basic one-way charge of $1.25. However, the $1.25 Jazzy Pass provides you unlimited rides on RTA buses and streetcars for $3. Number 8. Take a ghost and vampire tour. In New Orleans, there are almost as many ghost and vampire excursions as there are bars on Bourbon Street. This is understandable, given that New Orleans is regarded as America's most haunted city. The folklore of New Orleans is bursting at the seams, with superstitious residents, vampire stories, a history of voodoo, and several real-life terrible happenings. These stories inspired local author Anne Rice to write well-known horror books set in New Orleans, as well as the season of the successful TV program American Horror Stories. Number 7. Visit the National WW2 Museum. The WW2 Museum is our favorite museum in New Orleans because of the immersive experience it provides with wonderful exhibits. The exhibitions are put up like movie sets, transporting you to a European battlefield or a wartime house in Asia. To truly bring the stories to life, they have 3 lined roads complete with artillery and reconstructed communities. Although it began as a D-Day museum, this outstanding facility has now expanded to become the official WW2 Museum of the United States. We believe you'll enjoy this museum, which has a fantastic theater, exhibitions, over 100,000 items, and planes and tanks. Number 6. Enjoy free cooking demonstrations at this open-air market. The Crescent City Farmers Market is held in 4 separate New Orleans neighborhoods on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Over 50 local merchants sell fresh fruits, vegetables, seafood, and meat, as well as packaged foods, jams, honey, and homemade pastries at the market. To liven up the ambience, there are also free food demos and live music. Number 5. Explore Bourbon Street. Bourbon Street, named for the Royal Bourbon family of France, is America's most exciting bar street. Many of the pubs were private residences before being converted into taverns in the late 1800s, and the old world charm has been preserved. All in one night, you may sip whiskey in a candlelit cottage that used to be a pirate's lair, sample absinthe where Thomas Jefferson drafted battle preparations, listen to live blues music, and scream your lungs out at one of the top karaoke clubs on the globe. Number 4. Join a swamp and gator tour. Even in the off-season, expect to see a number of gators crawling from the green algae as shown on TV series like Swamp People. A trip to the swamp with a native guide is informative since they point out a variety of other creatures and give you a sense of what life is like on the water. Most tour companies will allow you to hold a baby gator as an added bonus at the end of your visit. A swamp tour among the 10 things to do in New Orleans will undoubtedly be the most memorable experience for many tourists. Number 3. Visit the Global Wildlife Safari. Who doesn't want to take a tour of a 900-acre estate while hand-feeding free-range giraffes and zebras? At the Global Wildlife Safari, an hour north of New Orleans, you may experience that dream. You get to kiss giraffes on the heads as they come to greet you. They also have kangaroos, lovely camels, and a variety of other exotic creatures on their site, which you will view throughout your trip. Have we mentioned how fantastic this location is? Visit right now. You'll be glad for sure. Number 2. Attend the Mardi Gras Festival. When you hear New Orleans, you can't help but think of Mardi Gras. But what is this once-in-a-lifetime event all about? Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday, has been celebrated in New Orleans since 1856, and the foundations are quite similar to Carnival in locations like Brazil. The 14 days running up to Fat Tuesday are the busiest days of the Mardi Gras Carnival in New Orleans. Every year on Fat Tuesday, Christians are allowed to eat and drink anything they want until the 30 days of Lent begin on Ash Wednesday. Number 1. Try the local New Orleans cuisine. Many great towns have trademark dishes such as fish and chips in London or pizza in Chicago, but New Orleans appears to have a dozen. The diverse foods of New Orleans provide something for everyone, from robust Creole gumbo to spicy Cajun jambalaya and sweet beignet donuts drenched in powdered sugar. If you're on a budget, a muffaletta or po' boy sandwich will satisfy you and allow you the freedom to indulge on plates of oysters and crawdads. In every meal, you'll taste bits of New Orleans' melting pot, no matter which culinary route you pursue. So guys, that was it for this video. What did you think about our video? Let us know in the comments section below. If you are new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching.